Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life, magically back here in the cabin. By the way, happy Easter to everybody. I hope you're enjoying your family, friends, and whatever kind of religion you indeed do follow. I certainly want to also remind you, in the first story, South End Field and Stream does several projects throughout the year, a children's rodeo, this and that. Check them out on Facebook. But right now we're going to turn a helping hand to Red Creek Wildlife Center. Fire destroyed what they had last year, and of course they're coming back bigger and better than ever. Here's Peggy Hentz.
Well, this used to be my old house, and it is now the new clinic building for Red Creek Wildlife Center, temporary clinic building until we get new buildings up. This is where it started, and I got my first permit from the Pennsylvania Game Commission in 1991, and the room behind me was just a little bedroom, and I started out of there and was doing maybe 200 animals a year. And about 10 years ago, we purchased property across the street because the wildlife rehabilitation had grown to encompass just about my entire house. And so we bought the property across the street and the little building that was over there, and we moved the clinic over there. And that served Red Creek as his clinic for 10 years. December 5th, that building caught on fire. There was an electrical outlet, and it had become weakened from use, and heat resistance caused a fire during the night. It engulfed the building in the morning, and we lost everything. We lost all the animals in the building, which is the hardest part of it all, and we lost 31 years of equipment and supplies and caging and everything. The day before, any animal in Pennsylvania could have came in with any condition, and we had the medication, the tools, the caging, everything we needed. The very next day, nothing.
You had to have stood there and said,
oh, it
what
was
am I going to do?
The worst day of our lives. But what held us together was our staff and our volunteers and our network of people that support us. Everybody was there, and like a family, we just held each other up, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have gotten through it, and none of us would have. Well, we still had animals on the property because it didn't affect any of the animals in the outdoor enclosures, but we had lost all our food. Our freezers full of food were gone, so we couldn't just sit there and not do anything. We ended up, rehabilitators from all over the state gathered together and it drove around and just picked up food for us. And within hours, we had carloads of food coming in to take care of the animals that were still on the property. Fresh Start Pet Rescue got us a freezer, and we had to start taking care of the animals that were still here. The cool thing is, remember I said December 4th we could take in any animal?
Right.
We can do that now again.
No kidding.
2 months after the fire, on February 6th, we reopened, and we can once again take care of all species of Pennsylvania wildlife that comes in with any condition. And it's only because of the support from the community that we have been able to do that.
Of course, building plans are in the works. It will start with the new clinic.
The building that we lost to the fire, the clinic building, we had outgrown that so badly. When we first purchased that building, we were getting in about 1,000 animals a year. We're now topping 4,000 animals a year. So we outgrew that. So we are in growing pains, and the fire complicated things, but we're getting there, and we're moving forward, and we're continuing the work now. It's going to be a stressful year because there's going to be building going on around us while we're working, but we can do it.
So somebody finds an injured or orphaned animal sitting on a little bit of cash that they want to give to you. They want to get involved some way, whether it's becoming a rehabilitator or a monetary donation. What's the best way to do that?
Call us, 570-739-4393. Visit our website, email us. We're really easy to contact. Facebook, we're on Facebook. You can message us there.
And you're looking for help?
We are. We need to rebuild, and it takes, in today's day and age, that takes quite a bit of money. But we're getting there.
We have so much to show you and tell you about. Stay tuned for part 2 of our day at Red Creek next week on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. So they still need a hand. They'll always need a hand to rebuild, to keep it going day after day after day. Good luck to Peggy and all of your workers. And of course, we're going to take a short break, but once again, there's their homepage, how you can get a hold of them. We'll be right back.